Bring your favorites, join the quest. Heroes for hire are the best. Superheroes, villains too. Every issue something new. Golden age or modern finds, entertaining minds of all kinds.
Oh, hello, true believers. Welcome back. Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. This is the Sunday Supershow Extravaganza, where we just talk about the new comic book day previews, the trending top 20 comics, and the hot 10 comics of the week, plus many other things. And let me, without further ado, let me bring on my guests, my co-host, usually, and they are here today. This is my friend from my southern friend, my southern gentleman, you could say. He's a gentleman and a scholar, Random Reeds.
Hey,
how you doing? I kind of flooded myself there, but and we got a guy. I hope he's keeping warm up there north of the wall today. It's my Canadian brother, Flat Earth Santa.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
Lad Albert.
It's snowing here. It's sticking. I don't know how much it's going to snow. It's 24 degrees Fahrenheit here, so it's kind of cold for Kentucky, you know. But we got a couple of new segments start out with, and I want to start out with this one. We're going to call it the YouTube channel shout-outs. This is where I shout out a couple of a few channels, 3 different YouTubers, and I have some in store. You'll see there in the chat we have. I've already put them on here. We have Cheap Comic Collector. You'll see there we got Crazy Hungarian and Flat Earth Santa. Actually, he's one of my hosts today, and we're going to actually talk about him first. Hey, my boy here, Glenn's he's got 25 subs. I've got him to 25. We've got to get him to at least 50 by tomorrow is my goal, because he can't go live without at least 50. All right, and he says I can't do it. Well, I want y'all to prove me right. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here's just get it to work. Kind of slow today. There we go. It'll come up. Give it a minute. I hope. Still not working. Oh Lord.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, anything yet? Oh. Lord.
Slow internet.
Like I said, he's only got 25. So I want everybody to sub Flat Earth Santa up as soon as possible. And I'll even show you one of his shorts here. If I can, it probably won't play right.
Hey, come check out all my books. Chalo.
There you go.
I make and the parents.
There he is.
I'm going to bed now. I'm going to sleep.
Okay, good night. Sleep tight. He's still wore out from all that flying around.
Yeah, he's Christmas really hit him hard.
Next one up, we have the Cheap Comic Collector. I'll show you one of his animated shorts. He has claim sales every Saturday at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. And he's got these cool little animated, like, he's doing these like animated shorts. Like, check this out.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool.
So there you go. That's Cheap Comic Collector. And the next one is I've not known him that long, but he's a good guy. And I'm going to show you his. It's the Crazy Hungarian. All those links are in the chat. Joe's just starting out too, so he's just like Glenn. So please, I think he's got 124 subs. So let's get him on up there a little bit. And I'll tell you, Flat Earth Santa is criminally under subbed at this point. We're going to get him out there. We're trying to get his name out there. And we got Crazy Hungarian. See if I can find a short that he did here. Okay, this is probably just talking about something random, but we'll put it on here.
Don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses, and remember the 7:30 show is cleaner than the 9 o'clock. And this is why we do the show tonight, folks. Don't
Okay, well, like you said, don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses. And we'll say hello to the chat. I know it took me a while to get through that, but DJ Wise was here early. Happy Sunday to you too, sir. Wellbore, hello there. And we got Bride Dazzle. I can't never say that name right. Hello. So, how are you guys doing today? Can't complain, or I'm in pretty good shape for the shape I'm in. Is all I'll say. Well, our next, the next segment will be new comic book day previews for January 22nd, 2025. And we'll get right into it. Let me, oh yeah, Kevin, I have the link in the private chat for the trailer. One of you will have to be responsible for playing it later. We're going to break down I forgot to say, we're going to be breaking down this Daredevil trailer later on in the show. But for now, like I said, it's new comic book day preview time. So here we go. Let me share the screen. There's Kenneth right there. Hello, Kenneth. Good to see you, buddy. Let me share the screen for this new comic book day. Yes. And we wait. Here we go. All right. It'll load a minute. Just give me a minute. My internet is the little engine that could. All right. First up for the week of January 22nd, Ultimate Spider-Man issue 13. This, they kind of the first 6 issues kind of was like sort of laying the groundwork, if you will, right? And it's finally built steam like the last several issues, and it's getting really more interesting. And then we got Detective Comics 1093. You got 3 variants for that. We don't go to the variants. I have another segment for my variant picks of the week. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4, probably the best one out of those 3, in my opinion. I had to quit reading them because of financial reasons. We got Amazing Spider-Man 66. Kevin, you're reading this one, right? Or picking it up?
I haven't been reading it yet. I'm waiting for the finish of the 8 deaths, and I'll go back and read that storyline.
Okay, I believe this is the finish right here, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, 96 or 66. I mean,
yeah. We have Superman 22. And does anybody want to take the second row, or you just want me to do it? I'll do it if y'all don't want to do it.
You can do it.
Okay. Y'all have any comments? Let me know. Uncanny X-Men. It's still been written by Gail Simone. This is issue 9. I kind of cut it off at 7. If I'm going to collect Uncanny X-Men, I will collect, the old Claremont run. So, that's what I'm doing right now. I'll keep on checking the chat here. All right. Let me go back and forth. I'll just keep going back. I got to learn how to go back and forth. We got Justice League Unlimited issue 3. It's been an interesting series so far. It's they got this whole all-in initiative going on right now at DC. Fantastic Four issue 28. We got Wonder Woman issue 17 and Green Arrow issue 20. Tom King's still writing Wonder Woman, I think. I don't know if that's good or bad. Never mind. We got another great one. If you see the little green highlight there at the bottom, it means I'm on my pull list. You won't see many on my pull list, but that's because I've been trimming down. Void Rivals issue 16. I just got issue 15 yesterday. I haven't read it yet, but I've been loving the series. I think he's a great writer. Robert Kirkman, I think he's a great writer. I've always enjoyed everything he does. We got the Flash. Looks like he's got Warlord with him in this issue. I see Warlord on the cover. We got the Flash issue 17. Then we got Wolverine Revenge Red Band edition issue 4. Greg Capullo, of course, and Jonathan Hickman are on that one. We have Catwoman 72 and Harley Quinn issue 47. And a little factoid note there. The Harley Quinn cartoon is back for another season right now on HBO Max. Iron Man issue 4. I read the first one. I did not care for it. The inside art is, It's just not for me. If you like Iron Man, read it. But we have World Tree, issue 12 from Image Comics. Phoenix, issue 7 from Marvel. And from Marvel Comics, we got Wolverine Revenge, I guess the regular one. That's not the red band. But they really took the ball and run with it on this red band stuff. We have King Spawn, issue 41. Still one of the best deals in all of comics. Todd keeps his books at $2.99. And and it's got actually better paper quality, I guess. I don't know if you guys would agree or not. But we got House of Slaughter 29 from Boom Studios. Scarlet Witch number 8. Mystique number 4 and Hyde Street number 3. I have been reading this one, but I had to pick it up. I'm just going to start read them online. We got Black Canary, Best of the Best. This is issue 3. I think it's a 5-part series. She's fighting Lady, what's her name? Sheba or whatever, I think. The League of Assassins lady. And I don't know if this is the key or not, but this is going to be Power Girl issue 17. And this is her new costume is going to be on this one. So that's kind of one of my key picks of the week if you're into that sort of thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Naruto number 2. That is from IDW. We got Blade Red Band issue 4. I don't know, that cover looks kind of whack, but that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? TVA number 2 for Marvel Comics, and we got Hellverine number 2. Moving right along, we got Metamorpho, and this the Element Man, this issue 2. So DC's going all in, literally all in with all these new series and stuff going on. And of course, we still have an institution. The Image still picked it up. It's G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero 313. Larry Hama's still writing it. Andy Cooper's been doing the cover art. Great series. If you're not checking it out, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, do yourself a favor and go check some of that out. We got DC Horror Presents 4. Kevin, I think you're reading this one.
When they all come out.
Okay.
I read story arc.
Now they're doing these one-shots coming up. It's going to be like Dr. Doom teamed up with somebody else.
I'm looking forward to these.
Yeah.
They're
the
all,
first issue Dr. Doom and Rocket Raccoon, issue 1. We got Hyde Street, baby. Hey. We got Vogs saying, hey, have a good show. We will try to, Vogs. Okay, let's keep on moving along so we can get through this real quick. We got Night Watcher number 5 from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I guess IDW. X-Men Xavier's Secret number 1. I have no idea. Terminator 4. I have issues 1 through 3, but I just got those because it was going to be in Vietnam. I don't think they are in the Vietnam War era anymore, but I just thought Terminators in Vietnam was pretty cool. Power Rangers Prime number 3. We got Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku, Last Stand, issue 4. And part of the Spawn burst, we have Rat City number 2. It's like a techno-futuristic Spawn, I think. Does anybody else know anything about this book?
No idea on it. No.
We have Epitaphs from the Abyss from Oni Press.
I do enjoy that.
That's number 7. It's been a good
All
series.
Of those DC are doing well.
Yep. And my dog came over here and he said she agrees with it. She likes it too. Galactus transforms Rogue. This is another what if. What if Galactus transforms Rogue? We got Creep Show 5 from Image. And we have Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn, issue 2. And we have Time Waits number 3 from Distillery. Good evening, Missing Mars. How are you doing? And next up, we have Tin Can Society number 5. Justice Runs in the Family, Batman Wayne Family Adventures 148. Star Trek 28 from IDW. Artbound number 3 from Dark Horse. And Life number 4 from Distillery Comics. Then we have Godzilla's Masterpiece Theater from IDW. This is issue 3.
Oh, that one I'm picking up.
We have issue 2. Yeah. It's been interesting. They have these guys that are from out literary history, and Godzilla has to face them. It's kind of a crazy idea, but it's kind of cool.
It's actually funny. It really is. I'm enjoying it.
We have Savage Dragon issue 275. If anybody's enjoying this one, let me know because I do not know. The Powerpuff Girls number 7, and we have Magic Order 5 issue 4 from Dark Horse, and then we have Black Hammer Spiral City number 3 from Dark Horse. And I kind of keep checking back and forth to see. Monster Piece Theater is awesome, says KBDM. So I think some people are in agreement with you there, Glenn. Kid Venom issue 4 from Marvel Comics. Then we have Vicarious 4 from Boom Studios. Noel Hunter number 4 from Image. Lawful 7 from Boom Studios. And In Bloom number 2 from Boom Studios. I'm surprised there's not 50 variants with those, but I guess they're kind of slacking off. So I guess we got Boom's kind of slipping, or they're running out of money. From DC Comics, we have Little Batman Month 1, Issue 3. And we have the Amazing Spider-Man 129 facsimile coming out. I'm sure there'll be a foil one. And for all of you people like yours truly that really can't afford to get an actual ASM 129 right now, this is ideal for you if you just want to read it, or if you need like a placeholder for your run. Grim Fairy Tales, issue 92 from Zenoscope. We have Gatchaman, number 6 from Mad Cave Studios, and from Ahoy Comics, Toxic Avenger, issue 4. And, okay, we'll do 2 more rows. We got Drawing Blood, number 7 from Image. One Piece, 1136 from BIZ Media. Rebellion, 2000, from Rebellion, we have 2000 AD, issue 2416. And from Dynamite, they have right on cue, they have 10 variants for this cover. Barbarella, issue 3. And then we have from Mad Cave Studios, The Hexiles, issue 3. And then we have Sonic the Hedgehog, The Best of Shadow, number 1 from IDW. And we have a limited collector's edition. We got Greatest Race of All Time. They're going to do they're doing a facsimile. That's kind of cool.
Reprinting 199. Nice.
So I think that's it for this week, what we're going to do. So I don't know. Anything there grab your eyes, guys? I don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
The Godzilla for sure
Uh-huh.
is coming to me. Everything else I'm reading online if I'm going to read it.
All right. And now it's time for a new segment. Matt's variant cover picks of the week. This is where I pick 10 variants that I think are the ones to pick up this week. There's a lot of DC. The DC ladies are well represented this week, is all I'm going to say. And actually, on the first top 10 list, Zerdy has made the list twice this week. So if I can get this thing to work, we'll get down here. The first one is the Wonder Woman variant from David Nakayama. I don't know. Thumbs up or thumbs down, guys? First reaction.
It's good. Wonder Girl looks really good. Wonder Woman,
It's
of
good.
course.
Not for me, but it's good.
Yeah.
The next one on the list is, and we had a vote going on my channel, and this one is tied for first. The Catwoman variant by Nathan Zerdy.
It's a little, I want to call it anime-ish.
That's kind of his jam. This is from Frank Cho. This is the Catwoman Frank Cho. And then the Power Girl has this variant from Mattia.
Oh, that's an homage to what's his face? It's, Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Mayhew, here's his variant for Uncanny X-Men. That's kind of cool. If you're not Prowler fans out there, might like that. The Ultimate Spider-Man issue this week has this one I thought was kind of interesting.
What?
But now the more I look at it, the more I don't like it. But
what the hair is like? Okay.
And we have another Nakayama variant for the new Harley Quinn there with Clayface. That's kind of, I guess, an ode to the animated show. And now we got this homage to EC on the Wolverine Revenge Red Band this week.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. We got another Zerdy for the Justice League Unlimited issue 3. And for Absolute Wonder Woman issue 4, Will Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And that is our variant covers of the week.
Can someone tell Zerdy that not every cover needs a wind tunnel tested hairdo?
I don't know. I don't know if we got the memo. We need to give him a memo. Yeah, the Wolverine homage to EC is choice. It definitely is. Okay. Well, now that we got that segment out of the way, it's time once again for the trending 20 comics of the week.
Yay!
You never know what you're going to get on this one, and sometimes I wonder if the people at Key Collector app have been smoking marijuana. Okay. Anyway, that was my lame attempt at comedy for today. I promise you I won't try again. And let's see if we get this sucker to come up here and top. See what we got going on here. Let's see if this dog will hunt, boys. All right. The first up on the list of the trending 20 comics of the week, Fantastic Four, issue 247. You can get a high-grade copy for about $12 average. It's the first appearance of Christophe Bernard, the adopted son of Dr. Doom and heir to the Bavarian crown. Appears as Dr. Doom in Fantastic Four 278. And there's been a 650% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week due to the Marvel solicitations for the One World Under Doom crossover that references Christophe Bernard. So a reference to Christophe Bernard is all it took for this to get on the list. So what do you guys think of this one? Matter of fact, when you cover up, there's the cover. This is a classic cover, though. Doom, like giant Doom.
Yeah.
Damn, this land is mine.
This is a variant cover?
No, this is the trending back issues of the week.
Oh.
This was number 20.
God, you went through the 10 variant covers fast.
Yeah. We weren't paying attention, so. Yeah, well, we tried to get through it quick because I don't want the show to go 3 hours. So, anyway, does anybody have this one in their collection or?
Yeah, I would like to have that.
Cover. Yeah, so that's on the list this week. Now, next up, we have from IDW, Star Wars Adventures issue 16. This is the first appearance of Embo, a bounty hunter. First appearance of Kaz. I'm going to screw this one up, but whatever. Kaz Ziano. They're a made-up person, so I can't offend them. It says something about reading order next to Star Wars Adventure 17. Duh. This is issue 16. Of course it's reading order. I don't know why you needed to tell us that. Anyway, Embo rumored to be a villain in the Mandalorian movie, so just because there's a rumor, it's a 500% increase in copies sold of Star Wars Adventures issue 16. High grade's going for 15, but I'll wager to guess you could probably find it in a dollar bin if you looked hard enough. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I bet you could find it in a dollar bin.
That's where I would put it at.
And I would
if
leave it there.
Claim sale, it'll probably be $2 because I don't know nothing about it.
Right.
All right, but next up, this one's kind of a weird one. Okay, and before I show this one, my thoughts are with everybody in Southern California right now. I hope everybody's safe. I have some friends out there, so hope it gets rebuilt better. But anyway, Wildfire issue 1 from Image Comics 2014. Key facts. And this is the reason there's a 467% increase in copies sold, which I think also could be considered this sign that the end of the world's coming. We got writer Matt Dawkins, who lives in Los Angeles, posted to social media during the 2025 wildfires. I wrote a book called Wildfire about Los Angeles burning. It was kind of an inside joke because LA proper never seems to burn until this time. In the past, friends and family would call me to see if I was out okay during a fire, and half the time that's how I learned about the fire. And there's been a 467% increase in copies sold this week because he mentioned this. So I don't know. Anyway, you know what? We're just gonna go to the next one, okay? We're just gonna go. I'm not even gonna like make the screen bigger. We're gonna go to the next one. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man here, 253. And this is the first appearance of Richard Fisk as the Rose, the Kingpin's son. Previously appeared as the Schemer, and there's been a 450% increase in copies sold this week. Glenn, do you think this is because of the trailer that dropped this week?
Yes. Yeah, it's the Daredevil trailer for sure.
The great Daredevil trailer effect. And it's going to keep on giving because issue. And you can get this one in a high grade, just for about 18. I don't know if that price, I don't know. You can probably get it cheaper than that. I mean,
it fluctuates up and down.
Yeah. And the next one on the list is Daredevil 11 from Marvel Comics 2016. This, of course, first appearance of Muse, a serial killer whose victims are used as his art. Muse is a rumored villain for the first half of the Daredevil season. And there's been a 400% increase in copies sold this week versus previous weeks after the release of the Daredevil trailer.
That's not rumor. It's not rumor anymore.
No, it ain't rumor no more. Does anybody have this in their collection? I do not.
I do. I have. Well, yes, two are going down to CGC.
Too recent for me, but you can still find copies for $12, $13 if you look.
Good. And next one on the list, we have the Spectacular Spider-Man, the Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 9 from Marvel Comics.
Why?
A high-grade copy is going for 45. His first appearance of White Tiger in standard previously appeared in the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu magazine, issue 19. White Tiger is Marvel's first character of Hispanic descent. Set photos are floating around online from Daredevil Born Again, seemingly showing White Tiger in the series.
Yep.
This issue has had very little action on the secondary market, despite confirmation that White Tiger will appear in Daredevil Born Again. And there's been a 400% increase in copies sold this week. Now, this is World War Hulk, issue 1 from Marvel Comics, 2007. This is a 5-issue series continuing the story from the Planet Hulk story arc. This issue is preceded by the World War Hulk prologue. First appearance of a Super Skrull disguised as Black Bolt, revealed as a Skrull in New Avengers Illuminati issue 5. This is also the debut of Iron Man's Hulkbuster 2 armor. There's been a lot of online chatter that a World War Hulk movie is slated for production. But due to the Planet Hulk story mostly told in Thor Ragnarok, we can only assume that a rumored movie would be entitled alone. Okay. Well, there you go. Listen to Missing Mars. I just thumbed up this video, and you should too. All right. Thank you there, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, let's keep on moving on. We're going to keep on trucking. From Image Comics. I guess it was a trade because it's like no number. Yeah, original graphic novel about sex, drugs, and murder in 1980s LA. It says that in January 2025, Sebastian Stan, who was a Winter Soldier, and it's going to be in the new Thunderbolts movie, is leading a reckless adaptation. And there's been a 267% increase in copies sold based on that news. And it's Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. They're always two good ones. They kind of collaborate a lot together, Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21. And this, of course, is the special wedding issue. The marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. There's been a 178% increase in copies sold this week after Tom Holland and Zendaya reportedly have gotten engaged. So is that going to make you run out there and get this book, guys?
Oh, well, other than I have it, but no, I wouldn't.
But would it make you go out and get it if you didn't have it just because they were getting
No, that's what I'm saying. No.
Of course not. But it is a good issue. It's a good issue in the history of Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Green Lantern Corps issue 201. And this is the first appearance of Kilowog, a Bolavoxian alien with phenomenal strength and intellect. And there's been a 160% increase in copies sold this week. Does anybody know why? I do not know. Is Kilowog going to be in the new movie, the new Superman movie? I don't know.
Nope. Probably the Lanterns TV show.
Ah, yes, that would make sense. So it's trending down. If you want to find a high grade copy, you can find one for around $25. Next up, this one's a banger. Iron Man, Invincible Iron Man issue 150.
Yep.
Iconic cover. Very iconic cover. Battle of Iron Man versus Dr. Doom. And it is an iconic cover by John Romita Jr. I know there's a lot of John Romita Jr. hate these days, but back in the day, he used to actually be pretty decent. All right. And there's been a 150% increase in copies sold. So moving right along. Anybody have this one? I do not.
Yep.
All right. Next up, my man, one of my favorite artists of all time, and you guys know this very well.
The Todd Father.
Todd McFarlane cover, Batman 423. A lot of people say that that cape's looking very Spawn-esque, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
And I believe that's one of the, and it's a high grade. It's going for about $150, and it's been a big. I mean, it's been about like that for a while, hasn't it?
That's actually low price.
Okay, so
It's about
actually,
two, it's about
actually
2 to
always
225.
it's always somewhere in the hundreds, though. I mean, at least.
It's 225 right now.
Okay. Iconic cover by Todd McFarlane. There's been a 120% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous weeks, likely due to interest in the Mark Spears Monsters Batman McFarlane cover homage.
Yep.
But don't tell Mark Spears he homaged it, because I said it in a chat one day in a live stream where he's been interviewed, and he kind of took exception to me calling them homages. I don't know why, because that's what it is. But, I still like him. But he said, no, that's not an homage, that EC one I did. I was like, okay. But, that's neither here nor there. I didn't really say anything back, because what am I going to say? He's the artist. It's his opinion. Infinity Gauntlet, issue 1, George Perez cover. Infinity Gauntlet Part 1, popular 6-issue miniseries. And there's been a 119% increase in copies sold this week because Mark Spears has done another homage. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we call that the Spears effect, and it's a real thing right now, y'all. It really is. Do y'all have this book?
Yep.
No. Never did get it.
It's not going to bring it up. Okay. Well.
Thought you were frozen.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I think you are
just about to say. I think Matt's frozen.
I'm fine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you're fine.
There you go. I blew a gasket from reading so much. Anyway, you guys have this one in your collection? I think I sold mine.
Yeah. No, I've got a regular one and a Perez signed one.
Next up, another iconic cover. Walt Simonson, The Mighty Thor, issue 337. First appearance of Beta Ray Bill.
Mm-hmm.
A Corbinite alien worthy of
Beta Ray Bill.
First appearance of L'Oreal, the sister of Enchantress. Because that's not the reason people buy this book. It's because of this man right here on the cover, smashing through the trade dress. There's been a 130% increase in copies sold this week. And why has this man not been in a damn Marvel movie? Hear me slap the table right there in anger? That's because it should be. The price is trending down. You can get a high grade for about $80, mid grade for $20. Okay, moving right along. We have Wolverine 17 from 1989. This is an iconic John Byrne cover. Feel the burn. Just take it all in, guys. Take in the Wolverine goodness. He's leaping forward like he's coming right out of the page, and he's going to just cut somebody to ribbons. I mean, he's the best in the world at what he does, but what he does is not very nice. And this is not a key issue, but it is an iconic art cover by John Byrne. There's been a 111% increase in copies sold this week, probably because it's freaking awesome. All right, next up, Amazing Spider-Man issue 238. Another iconic cover, in my opinion. First appearance of Hobgoblin Roderick Kingsley.
Yep.
The complete issue includes the tattoos giveaway insert found between the final page and the back cover. Be aware that the insert may be there, but the tattoos might still be missing. Did we not talk about this last week, Glenn?
Yep, we did.
Yeah. And there's been a 100% increase in copies sold this week versus previous weeks due to the speculation that Hobgoblin will be the villain in Spider-Man 4. Interesting.
Yeah.
And now next on the list, we have Daredevil, issue 131. I think it was on the list last week. This is the first appearance and origin story of Bullseye.
Yep.
Famous, one of the most notorious, probably one of the toughest bad guys that Daredevil's ever faced down. There's been 100
Kingpin, maybe, but
yeah, I mean, he's one of the most popular ones too, though.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's what I should have said. 100% increase in copies sold this week because of the Daredevil trailer, of course. And we're just going to blow through these real quick because they're not
The
key.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Amazing Spider-Man 65 Marvel Rivals variant. Magic #1 Marvel Rivals variant. We'll just do it real quick. We're not going to talk about them.
Yep. The Venom.
All new Venom #2. I don't really like them. I don't like those variants. Anyway, there you go, guys. We have got through the top 20. We survived another top 20. Can you believe it?
Woo!
And we got Mars said he just got the Infinity Gauntlet in a lunchbox complete with thermos. 6 bucks. Well, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. And since we got through the top 20, you know what that means, though? It's time for the Hot 10. The Hot 10 Comics of the Week. As told to us by thekeycollectorapp.com. So let's get right into it. Moving right along. I think we're doing pretty. What?
I was saying, ouch, it's fire.
Oh. Am I moving too fast, guys? I'm just trying to get through it. Okay. Here we go. Now, this is always a fun list. This is when we get exciting. Everybody can get input into this one. We don't have any stupid Marvel Rival crap on here. So here we go. Moving right along, Hot 10, number 10 with a bullet. Action Comics, issue 252. The first appearance of Supergirl. The first appearance of Metallo. The first appearance of Zor-El, the father of Supergirl. First appearance of Laura Inze, the mother of Supergirl. Millie Alcock as Supergirl is rumored. No, she's not rumored. She is going to be in the new Supergirl movie. It is in production right now. It started production this week, and there's the iconic cover. That's a good cover, 10 center. But if you want this book, I'll give you a little alert. It is a very expensive book. This week had a record-breaking sale, by the way. A 9.0 of this very book sold for $48,000 this week. That is a 39% increase. So, woo! And there's probably not that many sales this week. This is probably based on like 2 sales. Right? I only see one sale, but it says there are only 10 copies graded at a 9.0 on the CDC census, and 4 copies at a 9.2, which is the highest grade that it has. A 3.0 of this book sold for $1,500 this week. And Jason Momoa's Lobo, of course, is set to appear in this film. This is probably a stupid question. Does anybody on the panel have this book?
No.
I thought not. Okay. But it is a cool book. And if you can afford it, go pick it up. All right. But don't pick it up because somebody's in a movie. That's what I say.
Just wait about a year and you'll be able to pick it up cheaper.
Yeah, but it won't be that much cheaper. It'll still be about $30,000 probably. Amazing, or $20,000 at least. Amazing Spider-Man 129, of course. Iconic. Is that a John Romita cover?
Mm-hmm.
First appearance of the Punisher. First appearance of Jackal. Of course, John Bernthal is going to be back as the Punisher. We have, this is number 9 on the Hot 10 this week.
Mm-hmm.
And here are some transactions this week. A 9.8 copy of this book sold for $19,800 this week. That's a 0% increase. So it's holding steady. A 9.4 sold for $4,000. That's a 10% increase.
Yep.
A 9.0 sold for $2,800 this week. That is a 12% increase. Not a lot of high increases on that, but you know, that's what we call a blue chipper. It's always going to be something.
Well, it's holding. It's holding because it's it's always needed. It took me a while to get mine.
I'm actually glad to see this one trending down because I'm going to be looking for this one this year. Uncanny X-Men issue 266, and according to Key Collector app, it now says second appearance, first cover appearance of Gambit, the first chronological appearance of Gambit in story. X-Men Annual 14 went on sale 3 weeks before this issue and is often considered the first cameo of Gambit. Anyway, this is number 8 on the list. A 9.8 sold this week for $585. A 9.8 newsstand sold for $1,600 this week. It looks like it was going down. It looks like it's kind of holding steady, except for looks like there was an overpay alert. 9.4 was sold for $275, a 43% increase. I don't know. I don't know if that's really. Is it really that high? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. You got Matty Ice in. Thank you for the comics, Kevin.
Oh yeah, glad you got them.
And we'll go right back to the list here. We're almost through it. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man 300. Me and Glenn talked about this comic earlier. We won't tell you what we talked about because it was kind of messed up. But anyway, Amazing Spider-Man 300, of course, first full appearance of Venom. A 9.6 is sold this week for $911. It's a 4% increase. Somebody paid $799 for a 9.4. Well, there you go. Somebody paid $300 for a 5.0 newsstand. I know you have this book, Glenn.
Yes, I do.
Wolverine #1 from 1982. I have this book. Yay!
You
Mine's
got
a 7
one.
book. Yeah, I got one of these. But this book has been on here like a lot this last year. Now it's already starting off the year again.
Yep.
On the list. First solo Wolverine title. First cameo appearance of Yukio. First use of the phrase, "I'm the best there is at what I do." And what I do is not very nice. Transactions for the week. We had 9.8 sold for $720 this week. A 9.6 sold for $313. I have a 7.0. So, and they have 7.5 sold for $160 this week. So if you don't have this book, I don't know. If you're a Wolverine fan, you better pick it up or you're not much of a Wolverine fan. That's all I'll tell you. Or you just don't want it. I don't know. It don't matter. No, you're still a Wolverine fan. I don't mean to be a dick. Anyway, here we go. Next one.
Supershow fans.
Yeah. Green Lantern #59. First appearance of Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan's backup Green Lantern. Just get off this earth, Hal Jordan. There's room for only one Green Lantern. Me. So he's really true to the form his whole life there, his whole character arc. He's kind of a dick. But he's cool. All right. And Guy Gardner, of course, will be portrayed by Nathan Fillion in the new Superman Legacy movie. This week, a 9.8 copy sold for $30,000. It broke the previous record of $8,200 from 2018. That's a 266% increase. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think it's a great book all along, but because of the movie, I don't know why it's going so crazy.
Would you pay $30,000 for a 9.8?
People get a little crazy when it's going to be in a movie, and
can I please say something to the people watching? Please don't pay $30,000.
They've never sustained that value.
There's no way.
The
They're
movie
going
goes.
if they ever want to sell it, they're going to lose money.
If you're going to pay $30,000, go get yourself a 2.5 to 3.5 AF-15.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Use that money for that. That's a better investment in my opinion. But again, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's just our opinion. This is number 5 on the Hot 10 this week. It's been on here for a couple of weeks now. Next one up, I think you just talked about this. You said somebody you knew got a 9.8 in this. Was that right, Glenn?
Yeah, he bought a 9.2 slabbed. It had rust on the top staple. He cracked it, cleaned the rust. He didn't think it was going to get a 9.8. He sent it in, got the nice email back from CGC saying, "Hey, we bumped it up to the unlimited tier. We took this much more money out of your account." But that just means it's either a 9.8 or above. That means.
He was okay with them taking money out for that.
Oh yeah. Well, it was only about $80. So this is a three to anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000 book in 9.8. So
okay, let me get a little auction before I read all this off. First appearance of Darth Vader. First appearance of Luke Skywalker. First appearance of Princess Leia. First appearance of C-3PO and R2-D2. First appearance of Grand Moff Tarkin. First and last appearance of Beru, Owen, and Owen Lars. Introduction of the Stormtroopers and the first cover appearance of Obi-Wan and Han Solo, who are not in this story. And we have, this is the number 4 on the Hot 10 this week. A 9.6 sold this week for $889. That's only a 1% increase. So there you go. Now the 9.4 sold for $651, which is a 31% increase. So there you go. Next up, I think we're going to see this book on this have we seen this book on the list every week so far, guys, of this year?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Or ever
Yep.
since I've been
First
doing
just
this?
stays there.
Yeah. And it is, of course, Amazing Spider-Man, issue 252. First appearance of Spider-Man in the black costume. It's cited as being tied with Marvel Team Up issue 141 as the first appearance of the black costume. This issue went on sale January 31st, 1984. Marvel Team Up 141 went on sale February 14th, 1984. Cover art inspired by Amazing Fantasy 15. The symbiote costume was designed by a Marvel fan from Illinois named Randy Schuler, who was paid $220 by editor-in-chief Jim Schuler for the concept. Well, you got ripped off. All right.
Oh yeah.
Big time. All right. Next one up. This was on the list last week. This is number 2 on the Hot 10. And it is, of course, Incredible Hulk, issue 340. Iconic Todd McFarlane cover. That's the only reason, and that's the only reason you need for this one to be on the Hot 10 list, in my opinion. Transactions for this week that sold higher than previous average. 9/8 sold for $1,068 versus the previous high of 970. That's a 10% increase. We'll go to the bottom here, and it says 7/0 sold for $165. So I can't afford it. If I get a lower grade one, I could afford that one. All right, and last one on the list, number 1 with a bullet. And this is, I think, the second week it's been on this year. Of course, the year is young. But of course, we had that report about Jason Momoa being Lobo in the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow movie. Let's see if we can get this cover to come up. I got Omega Man, issue 3. There he is. He's changed a lot. They kind of had his costume look like Metamorpho a little bit there.
Yep.
He's got old girl, like, they had a weird placement of light right here under her crotch. It's kind of weird.
She's strapped in
Yeah.
bondage to the cycle.
Yeah, I know. First appearance of Lobo, an intergalactic bounty hunter. This says Jason Momoa speculated to play. He's not speculated. He is going to play him. And there's been the 9/8 sold this week for $450, a 52% increase. 14 copies outsold the average. 9.6 sold for $204. That's a 56% increase. A 9.4 sold for $150. That's a 56% increase. A 9.2 sold for $115, which is a 44% increase. And a 9.0 sold for $150, which is a 76% increase. Blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. So there you go. That is the trending Hot 10 comics of the week. Let us know, chat, if you have any of those comics. Oh, look, we got people showing up.
Yeah. Thank you, Christina.
Thanks, Christina. And please
Thanks.
sub up. Flat Earth Santa had 25 subs. I don't know how many he's got now. Glenn, go and check.
I'm
if you don't
going
know.
to check right now.
Because I'm trying to get him to 50. He cannot go live unless he has at least 50. It used to be 100, but now it's only 50. Thank God.
25 still.
Still got 25. Come on, guys. I need you to sub him up. Somebody put his link in the chat. Again, I had it in here.
Christina's got it.
Okay. And yeah, right here, I put it here too earlier. There you go. So please sub him up if you haven't subbed him already. And now it's time for a new segment. The Out of Context Comic Panel of the Week. This is where we'll go over a comic panel that didn't age well or could be taken out of context. So we're not. This is not a long segment, but I just thought this was something funny we could do. And you could definitely take this panel out of context. It's from a Superman book. I think I've showed y'all some of this one already. And there you go. Superman spots the danger. He says, "Let me have it, sir. I'll swallow it and let it explode inside me." Well, that's not, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that you could write that nowadays. I don't know if you should write that now. So it's a little bit graphic, kind of sounds kind of weird.
I say it's funny back then or now. I
don't know. It should have been weird back then too. I don't know who wrote this. But anyway, that is your out of context comic panel of the week. That actually make me a good short there. So there we go. We got another comment coming in. Okay. nothing of consequence. All right. Next up. And I had another funny one I just want to share with everybody. And I'm going to narrate it. I'm going to do both voices. So hold on. Let me enlarge the screen. Luke Cage goes all the way to Latveria and faces down Doom. And Doom says, when my men reported a crazy black man in the Fantastic Four's craft, I knew it had to be you. Where's my money, honey? Money? What money are you talking? You mean the money I owed you from the tracking down of my robots? You came all the way here for that? A paltry $200? You are crazy. I thought you were working for Reed Richards. I thought that overrated fool had begun another idiotic attempt to bring me to what he calls justice. And this is all for some stupid debt? Not stupid to me, Doom. Put in an honest day's work, I expect to get paid my bread. You sorely try my patience and my renowned good nature, Cage. Does he really have a good nature? Anyway, there is a revolution raging outside. I have no time for trivialities. Get out of here. You want me out of here? You put me out, Tin Man. So there you go. And, I feel is this. You know what? It may have been $200, Doom. Pay the man, though. $200 is $200, right, guys? All right.
That was better acting than porn.
Well, that's not saying much. I thought I did pretty good. Right. You're hurting my feelings now. Y'all can just go. Okay?
I was trying to be nice.
I'm just messing with you. I love you, brother. All right. Next up, Kevin, are you ready? Somebody, Glenn, one of you guys share the link. We're going to go over the trailer, and we want to pause it every now and then. So if y'all have something to say or have something to say, pause it, huh?
I don't see the link. You said it's in private chat?
It was. Yeah, there it is.
It must be gone. It's gone on my side.
Hold on. I'll get it back. Now look. Is it there now?
Yeah, there it is.
You've got it, Kevin?
All right. And of course, we're going to be breaking down the Daredevil Born Again series trailer. And there you go. So whenever Kevin gets it ready, we will go over it. Hey, sad man. It's just sorry I'm late. It's okay. You ain't missed nothing yet. All right, let's bring it up here to the main stage, and we'll start it off, and then we'll pause there now and then. If you feel like saying something, tell them to pause it, or I'll tell you to pause. We'll watch a few seconds, then we'll pause.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
So, what do you got to think so far, guys?
Time has passed.
Was great.
By the look of it, we've come up in the world.
It was amazing.
I could say the same about you.
Their banter in the cafe.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
But might I add, Pinocchio is the perfect
I
kingpin.
can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature.
Y'all call out if you see anybody that
Hating
needs
the
like
power.
an Easter egg or something.
It has over us.
Oh. That was a nasty punch.
This city can't go
Oh, was
unchecked.
that bullseye? Was that
That
bullseye?
was bullseye, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Oh, that was what's his name? The Muse, wasn't it? With the white
Yep.
mask.
Putting the
Yeah,
hatchet
the
down.
right mask. Yeah.
There's Frank
Look
Castle.
here, there's Frank.
I
Boom!
was raised to believe in
Might I
grace.
add, Burnfall is the perfect one for two. Yeah, there he is. That's
I was also
oh
raised
man.
to
There's
believe in
Muse again.
retribution.
Look at all the mask. There he is. Oh. Ooh, God, that was nasty. There you go, guys. There's the trailer. What did I think?
Yep.
That's how you do a trailer right there.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I know. So that's kind of I'm surprised that Disney is going to go that hard with it right there. It looked like they're going to go hard. D'Onofrio is underrated. Some of the roles he's had over the years. He was in this movie called The Salt and Sea, where he was like a bad guy. It was a meth dealer, and Val Kilmer was trying to kill him because he was involved in killing his wife or something. And he's got no nose. They call him Pooh Bear. He snorted so much meth he lost his nose. And then there's a scene where he reenacts the Zapruder film with two mice in a remote control convertible, and they shoot it with like a 50 caliber. And but anyways, also was of course Private Pile, and he was on what was it, Law and Order show he was on? Something Special Unit or something. He was on that too.
SVU, wasn't it?
SVU, yeah.
No, SVU is the Special Victim. He was on another one called Elite Crime Squad or something.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't watch any of them after the first.
Me neither. So
Yeah, it's all right. Yes, Graphic Man. It's coming out. When is it coming out, guys? Does anybody know?
I don't think they've said an exact date.
Yeah, I think they did. Hold on.
Did they?
Yeah. I thought it was like Q3 or Q4 2025.
Oh, well, that's not an exact date.
It's coming out March 4th. Troy's Cards,
Oh, March 4th. Okay.
Cards and Comics.
Okay.
Instead of
Yeah, I
March
thought
4th.
it would be sooner than that since they
Thanks,
got the
Troy. I
trailer
appreciate
up.
it, buddy. I appreciate it. Well,
Well-
hey, we did all that in an hour. Can you believe it?
Hopefully my Daredevil 10s or whatever get back get back from CGC by the time that's done.
Look
Right.
here, Graphic Man said, good. I've been wanting to sell my Daredevil issue 7. Perfect timing.
Yep.
There you go. Exactly. We were talking about that earlier with the trending comics. Does anybody have anything they want to share before we go?
No.
Tomorrow night, my show, 8:00. Y'all be there.
And again, Flat Earth Santa is on my panel. If you go to the top of the chat here, I'll show you again. He is criminally under subbed right now. He's got about 25 subs. Let's try to get him some more. I'm trying to get him to 50 by tomorrow. I don't know that I can do it. He said I couldn't do it, so prove me right. Prove him wrong. Glenn, you got anything else going on, or you anything upcoming? Got a new video coming out?
New video coming out Tuesday. I should be finished editing it. It's for how to do comic books to set up, to do bag and boards. So when you go for a signing at a convention, you can do it without having to take the comic out of the bag and board. It's a DIY so you don't have to pay anything, and it's nicely protected with a good flap.
Awesome. Sounds good. Okay, I got to make sure my date here on this one, so I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, if
so
you're not subscribed to me, go subscribe. I need 2 subscribers to be at 1,500.
Nice.
okay, so go do that. Just get him up there. And of course, I have this weekend Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Comic Conversations episode 11. My guest will be Comics with Bueller, so come join us. And when I talk to Comics with Bueller, Travis is a good dude. So please check that out. And of course, 7 p.m. my new show. Well, actually, I'm taking the reins of what it used to be called the Chaotic Comic Cover Displays with Friends and More. But my friend Psychotronic Squirt Gun is not going to be doing anymore, and he gave the show over to gave the reins over to me. And so you can come on the Comic Lounge Comic Community Hangout where we talk about we show our recent pickups and just chat about pop culture and everything. And that's every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So please come and join us. And of course, you can always catch this show at 6 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. The Sunday Super Show Extravaganza. We go over the new comic book day previews for the coming week, the trending top 20 and 10 comics of the week. And we'll break down a trailer. We just talk about all kinds of random stuff. And of course, we have the out of context panel of the week. So please come by for that. Yep, Missy
Awesome.
Mars, did it right. The boob window. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. But I guess I'm going to let these guys go and catch up on my Incredible Hulk. So until next time, true believers, Excelsior.